It's not a sex magazine, actually. It's just like, it's like cultural magazine. Like, just a lot of interviews.
Sex is everything.
Sex is everything, it's true. Parties and sex are everything. Everything happens at parties, and then sex is everything.
So,
You guys are rolling?
Now we're silent.
We'll get there. So, what I really like about this piece, like if you look at it, my first impression was like, oh, I better be careful when I handle it, you know? But actually, it's quite nice to touch.
I'll touch it.
We should touch it together, actually.
It looks like raw meat from this
Yeah, it does.
angle.
It does. It's like, I really love this about the work because it's okay to be touched,
Yeah.
you know?
It's not
like,
fragile.
It's like, you know, when you're young and you're like hooking up for the first time with someone and you're like, oh, can I touch her? Or like, is that allowed? Like that's what the piece is like. It's like, actually you can touch it and you can handle it.
Can you undo her belt? So what is it about Jeremy's art that gets you?
It gets me?
Yeah.
Just because like whenever I first approach it, I'm wrong about it.
Wrong.
Yeah, like when I first saw it, I was like, what is the rainbow? Is it gay? Is it kinky? But it's not actually.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, it's about the restless kind of energy of teenagers and suddenly finding out that you're bigger than your father. You know what I mean? Like that maybe you could like fuck your father up, right? And like having to deal with that.
To me, it's about like awkward teenage hot topic youth that makes me really uncomfortable.
You know what, actually, I'm gonna come sit next to you because I wanna look at it from the same perspective maybe for a little bit.
Oh, it's kind of like rock candy.
Yeah, maybe so. It's a little...
lickable.
Wait, but,
like that's the thing about these things too, is they
Yeah.
have this like...
Wasn't he like a raver though, like Jeremy? Wasn't he like big into like going out, partying like in Texas? Like,
You know,
that's what I heard.
Maybe, probably.
since I've already made sculptures out of every material known to man, I figured I'd make a sculpture out of man himself.
Like a human sculpture?
Precisely, a human sculpture.
I think that what is so smart and compelling about Jeremy's art to me is that it makes me feel initially defensive. I have to kind of stall
Right.
and think about, why is this provoking me?
Yeah.
Like it stirs up so much. You know, it's
now
alluring.
you're
It's like-
warming up to it. Now you're
Yeah.
touching it more. I like that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You were shy at first.
Well, you know,
I was
I'm
too,
a
I
little
guess.
shy.
No, you're shy? Oh, you're a Virgo. It's like really
I'm
tough,
getting used
actually.
to it. It's like a body. I mean, and when you go deep in there are a lot of folds.
I know, but
It's an ear, it's a snout.
And this
I
one's
think
soft.
the
This is
eyes,
some soft
yeah, he
tissue right
painted
there.
them though again. Or
Oh, he
is
did?
it, did he? Or is that just the sweatshirt?
Jeremy, did you paint the eyes? No.
On it, but I painted.
You know, when I first saw this, I had no idea like where it came from. I'm like, wow, this is a man who creates something out of like putty or whatever, like resin. But like, it, you know, it actually has this origin.
This is a sleeve.
It's a sleeve.
This
exactly.
is, the
But for a
origin
very-
is, this
for
is a
ver-
sweatshirt.
But for a very small hand, no?
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
a
kind of-
child's
It's a
sweatshirt.
yeah, it's a little.
That
it's a
makes
little
it
strange,
disturbing.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
Why does it make it disturbing if it's a child's thing?
Because adults aren't supposed to play with children.
No.
Unless they're your children, you know. And then there's like.
You're
but-
only supposed to adorn them.
Right, and that's like what makes Kaya so interesting. Like they've been doing shows with her since she was 12. So he gave Kaya money and was like, buy some cool belts.
Buy whatever you want.
Buy whatever you want.
Go in this store, buy whatever you
That's
want.
so
It's kind of
cool.
like a fantasy. You know, it has this
That's
like.
kind of like it's like a sugar daddy.
Yeah, right. It
It's
has
like,
that play.
Go ahead, take my credit card.
Right. Have you seen their performances together?
Has she performed with them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. he told Kaya, like, you're in control here. You're the one kind of dominating me. It takes on these power dynamics, and it's unsettling in the sense that here's this grown man with a young girl, and they're engaging in,
quite
like, they
strange.
clearly
I thought
have
the
a
same.
relationship, and I think a lot of people have responses like where they get worried.
Where you're like, what is going on
Right.
here? Like,
But the beauty of it is he's such a good guy, and he knows her family, and her mom's there, and like they're.
But fantasy is fun, and
Yeah.
I think amazing things can come from it. You know.
Oh yeah, that's where everything comes from.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go sit on the other couch.
Yeah,
now, actually.
yeah, please.
Maybe I get another beer. I don't know. Okay. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a little shy.
He's a little shy.
Yeah.
I'd say one, he's shy. Two, I think the fun of it is having all of these kinds of responses coming at you.
For sure. But also I think some people can like walk into a room and kind of like take the stage. And other people find other ways, you know. I think Jeremy engenders a lot of activity and motion around him through his work. And so he has to talk less, and he wants to talk less. I love this piece. It's kind of like,
It's very cool.
it's like my prize. I love
Yeah,
it. It's like
it's
my little prize of my collection.
It seems fun. It seems like
special,
something
right?
you could kind of play with.
Yeah, I know. You
as
can.
an adult.
So you're not like bored of it yet.
No, never
good.
bored of it. Never bored of it.